Hello, everybody. It is me, Eberbis Confusing, and today we're here talking about how many kilograms are the dumbbells you lift. Okay, so wow, this series is actually pretty amazing and also pretty insane. Like man, like man, the still frames, the animation, just like wow, that gym was just insane. Like especially that scene, the way that the character, the way that wow, that's like even like the gym's building. There's a giant muscle man on it. There's a whole entire muscle man. Continuing on to that, like the intro song, dude, that intro song was like amazing. Like this is like a show that's just like gonna get people to want to go to the gym because like as I'm watching this, like I've only watched the first 9 minutes so far, and I can just tell like I already want to go to the gym. But yeah, like the second main character, black haired girl, Akemi. Wow, that fetish of just muscles, like dude, like they're like just like information just here, there. There's so much stuff going on that like you can just tell that this series is like comedy mostly because of that. It's just like all over the place so far. I can't just wait to see what other things. And it's like as soon as when like I saw that, I was like, wow, she is just like such a pervert for just muscle stuff and just like her reaction towards the main character. Like the main character, just like I thought that she was like this, but now she's like this. I can't get along with her at all. And then wow, the main character Sakura Hibiki, just dude, her and her friend are just like the tan Garu girls, I guess, but they sort of aren't. But I would say that they both have that like main like theme going on right there. And just man, she ate a lot. Like for the first 5 minutes of this episode, she ate a lot. Like man, that is a lot of food on her. Like she just like it's like wherever she goes, she has food on her. She always eating those round cookie things, and she has like candy that she pops in her mouth. Like, dude, like I don't even eat that much. I think I only eat like 2 meals a day, and that's it. I like it how like you could also tell that she's like that Hibiki's an airhead because like her friend Ayaka, the other like tan girl with the brown hair, is like I can see that you're fat or something like that. She says it very nicely. I can tell that you're putting on pounds, and then like the main character Hibiki's just like I don't know what you're talking about. Like how is this even possible when she eats like crazy? Then she decides to join the gym, but then she ends up like not wanting to go there because there's a whole bunch of muscle men, and she says that she wanted it to be like school, even though that's not like that at all. I think that like real gyms in real life are just like a mixture of just regular people, and then you do have the big muscly people as well. Wow, the first like minute and a half, you saw Hibiki just completely just naked on her scale, and I'm just like, dude, we're 1 minute and a half in this episode, and like this is like this is like this is like a working out anime, but then we just see her fully naked right there. There was mist, but just wow, just to see that, you already see the character like that. Like there's lots of series where people want to see what someone looks like underneath their sheaths, but then we just see this character just instantly. So far, the first 9 minutes of this episode in this series that I'm watching, and so far it's pretty good, and it seems pretty crazy right now. So I can't wait to see what happens in the next parts of this episode. Yeah, this series is definitely something else. I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. Like the same like theme with the way that how fast paced it is and the things that are just happening all over the place. I can see it like being like like other things like that, but the other thing is just something else. Like, dude, that educational portion was just like wow, just using erotic nature in order to get people to like listen to his explanation was totally just perfect. And man, like dude, I was wondering why that dude, what was his name? His name is Machio. Like I was wondering why in the intro song he was like one, like he was like he had like a normal anime face with a big muscular body, and I was like wondering like that's just for the intro. But then you see him do like a flex. He looks like a normal sized dude. He does a flex, and he turns into his big muscly self in front of the main character, and I'm just like, what? Like, dude, wasn't there a character like that in another anime? Like I recognize that thing like happening where you have a skinny guy and he's ripped off his shirt. Was that in Kill la Kill or was that in a different anime? That might have been a different anime. Dude, even after her workout, she just keeps on eating. Like she just doesn't know her problem. Like even I would recognize the problem. Like that total like airheadness. I like it how when she earlier like she told her like friend Ayaka or Ayata or something like that. What was her name? Her name was I did say it right, Ayaka. She like her friend asked her what she's been doing after school, and then she just says, I think of it as training, and then she like all you have to do is say I'm going to the gym. But I guess like in the future, her friend's gonna start going to the gym too, even though that she's already pretty skinny. I guess she's just gonna put on muscle instead of having the skinniness there. And then I guess like in the future, like you saw in the opening song, a white-haired girl. I guess a white-haired girl's gonna show up and then start going to the gym too. But I like it how like Hibiki only joins the gym just for that dude, thinking he's just some random normal dude. But then when she saw him with the muscles, she could just tell that he's not a normal dude. And you saw the other girl, the black-haired girl, Akemi, like wow, like when Machio like ripped and showed his muscles, like man, when it showed what what Akemi was thinking, she was like, wow, those muscles, I'm going to come. And I'm just like, dude, dude, this series, like what the hell is going on? And I like it how like she was using the bar thing, like when it showed her working out and she had like hold on to like the deadlift bar, like something, then she had to like lay down and then pull it up, and she like, and it was like man, I have no idea if they're like saying like girls are weaker or something like that, but I'm like I like that's easy. Like I could do like 50 or 100 of those. She could like barely do like 5. It seemed like, and then it showed Akemi doing it, and she was like moaning while she was doing it, just like breathing really hard. Like dude, she was only doing 40. I think mine is, what is it? I think mine's like 80 or 90. Like dude, and I'm not even like a muscly person. In a few seconds to review the last bits of this episode. Okay, so after watching the ending parts of this episode, I gotta say that I love the outro song as much as I love the opening song. But man, they just, after a couple singing parts, like they just have people yelling, they just have people singing "muscle, muscle, muscle" for the ending of the song. Just wow. So just like before, we saw how Akemi is just like totally crazy. She totally just has like perversion towards muscles, and then like it seems like she's about to get angry at Hibiki, but then Akemi's just like, "Wow, you eat so much." Apparently, she's like 6 times a day. Honestly, with the way that we saw her eat, she seems like she's eating more than 6 times a day. She just keeps on eating and eating, and then she ends up saying like Akemi ends up being like impressed instead of angry with her that she's eating, even though that she's going to the gym and she's getting fatter instead of skinnier. And then we see how she's just like, oh, if you eat that much, that means that if you eat while working out, then you gain muscle. And I'm pretty sure that that's how people are. I'm pretty sure that if you eat meat, it increases your muscle or something like that. I don't know. I don't know anything. But then, wow, especially with the ending, after they had like a segment at the ending of the outro song, and they're just like totally doing like the like every explanation of like every workout, they're doing explanations. And to be honest, I actually love that, because like if people who don't want to watch real life stuff, they can just get watch it in anime. You can see the anime form of real life, and then seeing them do all these workouts. To be honest, this would be a really good way to know what you're doing. Even though that to the gym that I go to sometimes, like that place has like little like what was it, diagrams on the side of like equipment that shows you what to do, and you just need to follow that. So I guess who knows if other places have that. Ayaka ended up talking to Hibiki again, saying how fat she is, and then said how she looks very like snug in her uniform now. She looks like her like uniform is about to explode with how big she is now. And then she ends up like having like a goal, saying that how she's gonna go to this gym, like she's gonna go to this, what was it, Silverman gym until summer, and because she wants to look sexy and she wants to look like hot for summer, she wants to look all normal and skinny for summer, which I guess is a pretty good goal. And then one thing that Akemi said this episode was true, that if you stick to it, you will end up, it will become easier and easier, because especially like I like never went to the gym at all until like last year, 2 years ago, last year. And then like if you, the first time that you go, it's gonna be hard, but then if you keep on going like week after week, or maybe like multiple times a week, then after a while it will start getting easy. I know that after like a month of doing it, or like 2 months of doing it, like everything just seems super easy to me, because like you got the routine down, and then everything is just like easy to you. And then like as unless you make the weights go higher and higher, then you'll end up having the difficulty going up, but then that will make you lose more weight and stuff like that. But this series is definitely pretty enjoyable. I'm probably going to stick with it. I don't know if I'm going to review it unless like crazy stuff happens in the second episode, but so far I'm probably really enjoying this. But yeah, if you enjoyed my thoughts, my opinions, and stuff like that on this episode, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy this whatsoever, leave a dislike. And yeah, I'm probably might review this next week or not. And yeah, this was pretty good. So I'll see you guys in the next video in whatever I do. And yeah, bye.